Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Truth Conductor Show. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. It just felt good, so I said it. Um, Man, when you walk in your integrity, you're living a righteous lifestyle. Didn't say you was perfect. Didn't say you wouldn't cuss a mofo out. It said you walk in your integrity. You ain't gonna cheat nobody. You ain't gonna deceive nobody. You ain't gonna steal from nobody. You ain't gonna lie to nobody. You ain't gonna try to get over on nobody. When you walk in your integrity, and this is what a lot of people struggle with, walking in their integrity because they see the wrong way working so well that they don't think walking in their integrity will pay off for them. So consequently, they cut a corner. And see, once you start compromising, that's the ball game, buddy. Because you ain't gonna never get back on track. Once you compromise one time and give in, it's a wrap, buddy. You stuck. You stuck until you make up your mind you done with it. And that's just the way it is. Okay? So, you know, look at how you treat people, man. Look how you interact with people. It matters. See, you got a lot of Christians running around here thinking they can name it and claim it. And fucking out of both legs. But they still think they can name it and claim it. And see, and this is the problem. You got too many Christians that have compromised and still think they got the same value. That God is still going to treat them the same way. Even though they have compromised, they think they get the same rights and benefits of that person that has walked a straight line, and that is not true. Okay? See, look at how you interacting with people, man. Look at how you living. Look at your attitude. Are you always walking around mad and uptight and angry? And if you are, your blood pressure is out of whack. See, that's another thing. You walking around holding on to all this bitterness, this anger, and this hatred, and your blood pressure is out of whack. I, I don't know how to do that shit, and it don't even matter. Man, let me tell y'all this morning. I just realized I've never asked God to make my ideas successful. I always I always got out here and tried to do my thing, thinking that God would automatically make me successful. And the Bible says you have not because you ask not. And I've never asked God, Lord, make my ideas successful. I mean, I'm 70 years old, man. And just realizing I've never asked God to make my ideas successful. Never. I just, when it didn't work, man, I went and created something else. Keep my mind busy. Keep me from being depressed. Okay? Oh, Devin said I shouldn't have to ask God. Really? Let me prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong right now. Thank you, Lord. I see that. I'm going to prove you wrong right now. Um, um, hold on. Let me prove you wrong right now. He said you shouldn't have to ask God. Let me prove you wrong with that. Hold on a second here. Because I need this my undivided attention. See, listen to this. This is Isaiah chapter 58. And I'm going to start at verse 8. Then your light shall break forth like the morning. Your healing shall spring forth speedily. And your righteousness shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. Then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You will cry, and he will say, here I am. What are you talking about, man? You shouldn't have to ask God. See, everybody can't ask God. Because I don't care how faithful you are serving in church, how great of a tither you are, but if you fornicating, you God ain't putting up with that. You think you can sit down and get you a little sex on the side and still get the same benefits? Come on, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you walk a righteous lifestyle, God has to listen to you. He got to. Because if he don't, he's lying. Let me read it to you again so you can get it. Okay? Let me read it to you again so you can get it. Then your light shall break forth. This is Isaiah 58. Okay? Then your light shall break forth like the morning. Your healing shall spring forth speedily. Okay? And your righteousness shall go before you. That's your integrity. It's going to go before you. That's your righteousness, your integrity. Okay? The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. See, when you walk in your integrity and you walking in righteousness, you ain't got to be worried about what's behind you. The Bible say the glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. All right? Okay, no. There was a guy said you shouldn't have to ask God. So I'm just trying to show him that's not true. Matter of fact, if you live a righteous lifestyle, that's what you put your trust in, God. Because, see, I'm now learning. When you put your trust in God, you don't worry about nothing. Let me say that again. See, I'm learning. Okay? When you put your trust in God, you ain't got to worry about nothing at all. Okay? You ain't got to worry when you put your trust in God. See, because when you put your trust in God and you still worrying, you're fooling yourself. Let me say that again. See, when you put your trust in God and you still worry, you're fooling yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's what you're doing. You telling yourself a lie because you're still trying to manipulate God to get the outcome you want instead of trusting Him. And see, when you trust Him, you let go. Okay? You let go. Like I told you, man, I'm at the point now where if God want people to give me some donations for what I'm doing, He gonna move it on their mind. All I got to do is just keep doing, keep giving. That's all I got to do is keep giving because God is responsible for the success, not me. So all I got to do is keep giving. Let me do my part. And see, I sure did. I asked Him for it today, this morning. Yes, I did. I'm gonna ask God to make all my ideas a success. My brand a success. My tour is a success. My dinnerware line is a success. My hop on, hop off shuttle a success. And any other ideas that I manifest into reality, I pray that God would make them a success. Okay? I pray He will make them a success. Now, let me show. Ooh, let me show you something. Let me show you something. And see, and this is where a lot of y'all missing the boat. It's a whole lot of y'all. Man, ask me, what would I do? What's the first thing I would do? You mean financially? What's the first thing I would do financially? Shit, let me come into some money. First thing I'm gonna do, go get my wife a wedding ring. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go buy my wife, I'm gonna put a rock on her hand. I would go and the first thing I do is I go get her a ring and start the paperwork. That's what I do. That's the first thing I do. First thing I'll do is go get her a ring. Okay? That's right. I would go get her a ring and go get a lawyer to start the paperwork. He already got it. Here, man, here the money. Matter of fact, bring her and her sister. So she can have somebody to talk to. Okay? That's what I would do. That's the first thing I would do. That's the first thing I would do. Cause, now to go to show you. Now let me go back to my point. Let me go back to my point. When I was talking about walking 4 years, when I was talking about walking in your integrity. See, listen to this. Listen to this. This is Proverbs chapter 8. Now, this stuff is making sense to me. It's making sense now. This is Proverbs chapter 8. I'm going to start at verse 14. Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. By me kings reign, and rulers decree justice. Bernie, thank you, man. Thank you for the Bernie. Thank you for the $20, brother. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you for the $20, brother. Thank you. By me, this is verse 15. By me kings reign, and rulers decree justice. By me princes rules and nobles, all the judges of the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently will find me. What will you find? Riches and honor are with me, enduring riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. I traverse the way of righteousness. I travel the way of righteousness. Okay? Understanding travels the way of righteousness. And listen, when you find understanding, look what it's going to do for you. That I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth, that I may fill their treasuries. When treasuries is plural, that means more than one bank account, more than one income source. And a lot of y'all I don't care. Shit, I don't care nothing about them. Shit, they might need to hear this. They might need to hear it. They might need to hear it. See, so many people right now are playing so many different games with themselves and think they're fooling other people. And they're actually playing with themselves. See, because they're afraid to walk in their integrity. See, when you walk in your integrity, man, you're going to guard your heart, and it's going to always stay open. Let me say that again. Okay? See, when you walk in your integrity, you're going to guard your heart. What does that mean, true conductor? When you say you guard your heart, you don't fall for every sob story. When you guard your heart. See, people can't come up and they manipulate your emotions when you guard your heart. Because you're going to start asking questions before you start getting them. See, a lot of us been young, dumb, and full of cum. And we done got some good sex and jumped head in. Didn't give a damn what the sex was good. And you took a chance and end up with a demon. Okay? You ever had that happen to you? Shit, you meet somebody, boy, the sex is good, and they goddamn demon. Ain't no peace with them. But boy, they get you in the bed and make you feel like you in heaven. And it's hell outside of that bed. Seriously. Okay? All right? So see, your righteousness is valuable. That's your integrity. Okay? All right? That's your integrity. It's just that simple. And that's what a lot of people struggle to walk in, is their integrity. I see somebody put up a comment that was taken down. Let's see what this is. See what this is. Let's see what this is. All right. Ain't no pussy made of gold. Really? Shit. Man, there's some pussy out here turn your world upside down. It's just that simple. It's some pussy out here, man, make you walk around with one hat on your head and one in your hand. And you asking people where your head at. That's how some bad pussy out here, man. Don't talk that shit. See, cause when you talking like that, you stupid. You stupid. The world evolves around a woman. Everything a man does centered around some pussy. And he ain't got to be fucking it. But everything a man does is centered around a woman. And she ain't got no dick either. She got a vagina. Shit. Where you came from, buddy? Goddamn, see, y'all underestimate the power of a woman. If we are made in the image of God, look what we come out of. A woman. That's how powerful she is. She creates in the image of God. Let me say that again. See, a lot of y'all ain't put that together. If we are created in the image of God, look what we come out of. I'm falling victim. Now, I ain't falling victim. I tell you what, why don't you go on and go somewhere else? Because this ain't the conversation for you. Okay? So go on, leave. It's okay. It's okay. You know? And maybe you ain't never ran up against a pussy that could control you. Count your blessings. Because when you do run up against one that can control you, you're going to be miserable. Simple as that. You're going to be miserable. So I don't know what I don't even care. Because it don't apply to me. I don't even give a shit. I'm just telling you, stop underestimating the power of a woman. Behind every good man is a good woman. Just like I said, every look, man. Take like these dope boys. Who you think they out in the street for? Take care of their mama. Or what other women, the grandmama. Look at all these entertainers and artists. When they go out, it's the first thing they gonna do. I'm gonna take care of my hook mama up. That's the first thing you're gonna do. Hook your mama up. At least, you know, that should be the first thing you do if she's still alive. Is hook her up. And there's not a man living that ain't motivated to do something because of a woman. Whether it's his mama, his girlfriend, his fiance, his wife, there's a woman. You put enough in front of her, buddy, she'll have second thoughts. Okay? She'll have second thoughts. You put enough in front of her, she'll have second thoughts. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. That's the movies, dude. That's on television. That ain't real life. That's the movies. Okay? It's the movies. All right? That ain't real life. They always gonna show you what they want you to see in a movie to influence you. And unfortunately, a lot of y'all falling for that crap. And that's the problem. A lot of y'all don't want to do no research on your own. A lot of y'all don't want to try to find out yourself. Okay? Walk in your integrity, man. When you walk in your integrity, you're walking in righteousness. And see, the longer you walk in your integrity, the easier it becomes to stay righteous. Because some stuff you're going to see. I went to the store today and gave the girl too much money. And she gave it back. And see, and you got, listen, you got some people that will watch a cashier give them more money than they supposed to get. And they gonna walk out talking about God bless me. How God gonna bless you that somebody else gotta cover? That ain't no blessing from God. If God gonna bless you, it ain't nothing. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. And see, and these are the kind of things, man. Okay? These are the kind of things when you walk in your integrity, little simple things. If you're walking behind somebody and see them drop something, you gonna say, "Hey, you dropped something." See, when you walk in your integrity, man, you got compassion for people. That's when you walk in. You got compassion, man. But you're no nonsense. And see, and let me tell you, listen to me, y'all. And see, a lot of y'all gonna have to develop this because you now see a lot of these young people, the only way they know how to get what they want is trickery. Okay? They lie, manipulate your emotions. Case in point, look at the little girl talking about she was kidnapped. Not thinking they're gonna follow her. Okay? Man, the lights gonna come. The lights are gonna come, man. The lights are gonna come. They'll come. They'll come. What's going on? What's going on, David? Judges. Let me see what you got here. Uh, okay. All right. So let me read this. Let me read this. Listen to this. I'm gonna start at. Let me start at verse 12. This is about Samson and Delilah. Therefore Delilah took new rope and bound him with them and said to him, "The Philistines are upon you, Samson." And men were laying in wait, staying in the room. But he broke them off his arm like a thread. Delilah said to Samson, "Until now, you have mocked me and told me lies. Tell me what you may be bound with." Now, listen to this. I'm going to show you. Let me see. This is how foolish we can be when it comes to a woman. Okay? And he said to her, if you weave the 7 locks of my head into the web of the loom, so she wove it tightly with the batten of the loom and said to him, the Philistines are upon you, Samson. But he woke from his sleep and pulled out the batten and the web from the loom. See? Oh, man. Listen to that. See, when his hair was up, he didn't have the strength. But when he set his hair free so that he could shake it, then that's when he had the strength. Because nobody beat him. As long as he could shake his hair, it was free. You couldn't beat him. And he told her the secrets. He told her. And she ended up cutting it. See, that's how smart women are. See, you can give them a clue, and they'll figure the shit out. Then she said to him, how can you say I love you when your heart is not with me? You have mocked me with these 3 things and have not told me where your great strength lies. Okay? Listen. And it came to pass, when she pestered him daily with her words and pressed him, so that his soul was vexed to death, that he told her all his heart. See, listen. Let me put a pin right there, and go back and show you this in Proverbs. Because it said better to live in a corner of a house on the roof than in a wide open house with a pesty woman, a nagging woman. Where is that scripture? I'm gonna find that. And see, and listen to this. Let me show you something. I just saw this. This is Proverbs chapter 12. And let me start at verse 12. The wicked covet the catch of evil men, but the root of the righteous yield fruit. The wicked is ensnared by the transgression of his lips, but the righteous will come through trouble. A man will be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hand will be rendered to him. Listen to this. A man will be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth. Well, if you live in a righteous lifestyle and you speaking good over your life, the Bible say a man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth. You can't speak evil and deceit, and this apply to you. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth. Good begets good. Okay? 21:19. All right. There it is, right there. There it is. Better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. Man, you got a woman that's nagging you, that can't give you no peace. Every time you come around, it's always some. The Bible says better to dwell in the wilderness than to be in a house with a contentious and angry woman. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Listen, if man is created in the image of God, look what that come out of, a woman. That's how precious she is. Because she can create. Nothing else can create in the image of God but a woman. Ain't nothing else can do that. Nothing else can do that. And you think that punani ain't powerful? It can create in the image of God and make you heaven singing the Star Spangled Banner in French, and you don't even know how to speak French. That's how some good sex can mess you up, buddy. And some good sex done ruin a whole bunch of people, men and women, have done some dumb things because somebody's fucked them good. Done some dumb shit. Okay? Well, maybe that's why you by yourself. Maybe that's why you by yourself. Because you don't think. Maybe that's why you by yourself. Let me see what we got. 1913. A foolish son is the ruin of his father, and the contentions of a wife are a continual dripping. Man, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Seriously. Seriously. In every relationship, the woman is the key. The woman is the key. Because she's the incubator. She's the receiver. She's the one that produces. We're the givers. We're not that valuable. See, it's the receiver that can manifest is the valuable one. See, because you got a whole bunch of women that can't have no children. Okay? You got a whole bunch of them. Can't have children. Okay? But those that can. All right? See, you know, what you the 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 woman that I think every man wants is to be able to give her something and she give you her interpretation of it that's different from the way you gave it to her. See, that's what women can do. See, women, you can give women some information and they can take that information and bring it back to you in a different form. Well, and that's true. That's true. But see, the question has to be, How, uh, man say, what does good punani feel like? Heaven. You stepped right into that one, buddy. I'm sorry. That's what good some. I mean, if you just want to break it down, and excuse me for being, but good pussy is heaven. It is heaven. Yes, indeed. Didn't I tell you a woman can create in the image of God? Listen, listen, listen. A woman can create in the image of God. And if it's good, it's heaven. Don't you? And oh, and if I'm lying, how come every time you get ready to get that nut, oh God, you calling all kind of Jesus, God, and everybody else when you getting that nut? Why you calling God? Oh, true conductor. No, you didn't. Think about it. You in a fit of ecstasy, man. First thing you gonna call on is God. Why? And you fucking. Why you calling on God? When you having that organ, what? Because you transferring some energy. That's all you doing. This is my daddy and my mama's energy right here. This day energy. I got just as much of my mama as I do my daddy in me. Because it took both of them to make me. So I got a male energy and I got a female energy. I got both of them in me. And it's my choice which one I want to be dominant. That's my choice. Oh, yeah. And that's why so many people are confused. All right? No, 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 no. What man you know can get pregnant? Think about that. What man you know can get pregnant? Show me to. Now that's a trillionaire. That's a gazillionaire. If it's a man that can get pregnant. Because remember, now listen. See, that baby has to grow inside of that woman. No, there's not one. See, that baby has to grow inside. That man ain't gonna put that sperm in her and bam, here come a baby. No, that baby gotta grow. That baby gotta alter her body. That baby has to alter her appetite. A whole lot of things pregnant women go through that men don't understand. I don't care. Don't matter. I, who cares? I don't care. Man, listen. I don't support the gay lifestyle. I have nothing against the people. If you chose it, you chose that lifestyle, man, that's on you. At the end of the day, when you close your eyes, you're going to have to deal with that, not me. All I can do is tell you what I see and what I think. Now, at the end of the day, when I close my eyes, that's what I'm gonna have to deal with. That's what I'm gonna have to deal with. What I have up in this big old head, right here. Okay, so if you want to go in that, man, have at it, man. That ain't my thing. A shithole is not my pleasure palace. Let me say that again. A shithole is not my pleasure palace. I don't get off on that. That don't turn me on. Pooh Nanny turns me on, not a shithole. Okay? All right? Um, that's easy. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on. That's easy. What's going? Well, I'll be damned. Who is this? Who is this? Let me look at this here. I got a troll up in here, y'all. I got a troll in here. Let's see. Oh man. Oh, you bad man. Damn. 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 You bad man. Now, I'm gonna see how bad you are. There you go. There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now go get something else. See, see, this kind of stuff I'm telling y'all. See, every time somebody want to attack you, first thing they're gonna try to do is discourage you, make fun of you. See, when you walk in your integrity, that's not the stuff that you do. Okay? That's not that that is not walking in your integrity. When you can make fun of people, when you criticize people, when you want to put people down, that ain't your integrity. Okay? That's not your integrity. All right? Listen, man, I gotta go to the store and get me another charging cord. My cord gone bad, so I gotta go get me another one. All right, and they close at 11, so I need to get up and get out of here and go and get me a charging cord. Okay. Um. Uh. Thank you, man. But see, that's up to God. God is the only one that can make me rich overnight. God can make me rich overnight. Okay? God can make me rich overnight. Easy. Easy. Okay? He said he would give you wealth. God said he would give you wealth if you walk in your righteousness. Okay? He said he would give you wealth. He would cause you to inherit wealth. But you have to be walking in your righteousness. And what is walking in your righteousness? Walking in your integrity. That's what walking in righteousness means. You walk in your integrity, man. People can trust you. People can depend on you. And you probably the one that will end up being screwed. Okay? You probably the one that will end up being screwed. Okay? Hey man, like I told you, from this day forward, if God wants these ideas to be successful, he gonna make them. I ain't got to worry about it. All I got to do is walk in my integrity. That's what I have to maintain, my integrity. I have to maintain my integrity. Because when I do that, man, I'm living a righteous lifestyle. And that's one thing that a lot of people struggle with right now is integrity. They struggle with it. All right? Man, thank y'all for joining me. Okay? All right? Thank you for joining me, man. I hope this helps somebody. I hope somebody benefited from it. I really do. I hope so. But and saying what I'm telling you ain't easy. Walking in your integrity, man, you have to get used to that. You have to build yourself up to that. Cause that the first time you start doing, man, you're gonna fall. You're gonna have some little temptations that's gonna trip you up. Pray for yourself. Pray for yourself. Pray for yourself, man. Learn how to make your own prayers work. Then you set yourself free. Okay? All right? I see y'all, man. Because here come the dummies. They coming now. See you later.